get more range. Yeah, smash those! Smash! Go for the body, mate! Go for the body! Yeah, work that body! There we go! Aggressive. Come on, you can do it! Smash things! Come on! Go, Gareth! Hook the horn! Hook the horn! Okay, about 40 seconds ago or something. Go on! Woo! Now let's see some more goal kicks. Blow blows for the win! Blow blows for the win! About 30 seconds to go. Yay! Oh, stop! Stop! Okay, so we've got more things falling off.
How the heck can you see what's going on?
Yeah, it's pretty hard to spot, but we've lost the legs.
I've lost my arm.
Oh, you've lost an arm. Okay. Oh, so the leg's good, but the arm's gone, so get rid of that. Okay, so at the moment Gareth is winning. He's also heaving for air. You might want to come just a little bit closer, Gareth. Okay, probably about 20 seconds. The timer started going up instead of down, so I don't know, whatever. Okay, and fight! Yeah, get that contact going. Okay, stop. Okay, Gareth's lost an arm, so it's now a draw. Oh.
Oh, my head is connected to
Okay, now, Shanae, it's important that you keep that outside of your body line, otherwise you're going to get stabbed in the guts. Okay. All right.
Yep.
And fight! Oh, that was a good kick. Land the kick. Yeah! 55 seconds. 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay! 2 minutes.
that poor basin.
It used to have the most awesome tone. I actually used to use it. And then I thought, wow, this has a good tone. So looking at our damage here,
Yes.
we're down, so we've got 3 limbs here, and looking at the damage here, so you've got 3 limbs here. So we're actually down to sudden death now.
Okay.
Yep, so no timer.
Alrighty.
Okay, and smash! Smash stuff! Come on, stuff for 4, Gareth. Whoa! Land those kicks! Land the kicks! Yeah! Punch that cow! Punch that tire! Come on! Yeah! Woo! Ah, Eugen! There we go! You're my people! You're on my team! You're my people! Woo! Do the knockout!
And Terminator Metal Rex losing another arm.
Strange to see how aggressive they were in the...
The face!
Lost the face?
The face is gone of El Miñón and ay, no mas guapo. Welcome back to the Stupid Robot Fighting League. John Hartley and Jeff Peterfee here with you for another great fight, and this time we have Toyminator Metal Rex against El Miñón. Shark Bait will have Toyminator Metal Rex on the left, and Tetanus Injector will have El Miñón on the right. Let's get to the taunts.
Taunt!
Let's get canned, middleman!
Going to the generic robot joke there, let's get canned Metal Man.
Well, it does fit because El Miñón is made primarily of cans.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
Taunt!
Your nana is beautiful.
Your nana is pitiful?
Bringing grandmas into this early in the fight? Not cool.
That's a low blow, bro.
Round 1.
And they're off. Round 1 has begun. El Miñón on the right side with those scary teeth and
a
big
terrifying
bulgy
face.
eyes. And Toyminator Metal Rex, a
Toaster
fan
head.
favorite with that toaster head and a body made mostly of toys.
We are seeing a little bit of foot action. I'm always keen on foot action. You know, getting those high kicks in there, seeing if we can get any blows with the toes.
I'm really enjoying this account over and over again. Getting so dizzy just watching him.
There have been a few headshots already. The El Miñón head is hanging a little bit lower, so I don't know if that's going to give Toyminator Metal Rex a bit of an advantage there. You don't have to swing as high to go for the headshots.
Yeah, Tetanus Injector really going after Toyminator Metal Rex up top, and looks like going after the arms as well. Some good foot action from Sharkbait and Toyminator Metal Rex, getting that up there, trying to go in between the legs, a bit of a cheap shot in some cases, but in this case with El Miñón, got to go for the cans.
There's a joke there, John, but I'm just not going to touch it. We're going to move on. The cans are getting blasted by Toyminator Metal Rex at this point. It's good action on both sides. No one's really getting a clear advantage so far, at least from my perspective, John. I'm not sure about yours over there.
El Miñón really one of the only robots to be made fully from trash, and I don't know. Talking trash may be El Miñón's thing, and here, not really seeing a whole lot of good action in the body or head region from El Miñón and Tetanus Injector.
And what's disappointing to me is the lack of foot action now. It started out great, but the blows from the toes are not happening here. It's a lot just staying on the ground, keeping level-footed. There's a little bit from Toyminator Metal Rex, but not too much. It's all arms with the double punch action.
Getting a bit tangled are the feet of Toyminator Metal Rex, and it looks like that'll do it for round one. And Jeff, how do you think it went?
You know, it's tough to decide. Like we were saying, it seemed pretty even. No player really, no fighter really got a clear advantage. Lots of great punches thrown by both players. I'm going to have to say, though, because you're going to put me to it, and I got to pick a winner for round one, I'm going to say Toyminator Metal Rex, just because there was a little bit more headshots, and I think the headshots really are going to ring into round two here.
I'll have to go with Toyminator Metal Rex as well. That head of El Miñón just spinning, and we'll see if that continues here in round two. There are 2 rounds remaining, and we'll see who wins at the end of those. Let's get to the taunts.
Taunt.
Let's get scrapping!
Let's get scrapping, going straight to the trash heap, because that's where El Miñón's from.
Taunt.
Do you like hospital food?
Do you like hospital food?
Not a big fan of hospital food, but I don't think anybody is.
Well, I'm thankful to say that I have not really had to have a lot of hospital food.
Round 2.
Round 2 underway, and looks
High
like
foot action from Toyminator Metal Rex.
Yeah.
Right away.
Almost like he heard us talking about his feet, and hey, I got to prove them wrong.
Listen to the coach there in the timeout. He got a good some good advice and went after it. Start out, but now feet have kind of calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, Sharkbait has
Oh.
arm gone for El Miñón.
Early on here in round 2, finally get a dismemberment. It's the arm from El Miñón. He's still punching with that
Yeah, I was gonna say.
dislocated arm.
Looks like head judge John Espin hasn't actually seen that arm detachment, and so El
There
Miñón
it
gets
is.
some free shots. John Espin coming in now saying, hey, got to get
You're a
that right
cheater.
arm out of there. And
we
right
go.
back to the action, El Miñón giving a shot to Toyminator Metal Rex's face, and
there you
Toyminator
go.
Metal Rex loses another arm.
Strange to see how aggressive they were in the...
In the
no,
face!
lost the face!
The face is gone of El Miñón, and ay, no mas guapo.
That is not an official stat, face loss, but it is fun to point out the face is gone.
And that
Now,
arm
one
that we-
arm gone from both fighters, even though Toyminator Metal Rex is still attacking with that lost arm.
Yeah, and that is John Espin getting back in there and saying, hey, you got to get rid of that arm too. So down to one arm.
Is that
bandits.
like when you lose an arm in Mortal Kombat, you just pick up the arm and start swinging the arm as a weapon?
Oh, and a leg
And
gone
a leg
now.
gone too.
Oh man, El Miñón just coming out swinging, really going to town on the legs and body
This
of
is a
Toyminator Metal Rex.
much bloodier second round than it was in the first round.
It is. Parts are just all over the place, and that face especially leaving. Looks like that leg is going to officially get out of there. And right back into the action with a nice neck rake by El Miñón and Tetanus Injector. It looks like they're trading blows with just
Yeah.
that one arm each.
There's a lot going on here, and it looks like the fighter's a little bit tangled up down below, but the arm action is where it's all at. Going for the headshots, you see El Miñón trying to knock that toaster off its chain. Wasn't able to do it, and that will be the end of round 2.
Got one more round remaining, so stick around. Jeff, who do you have on that one?
I'm going to say El Miñón. was a little bit more aggressive there in the second round. Took out arm and a leg from Toy Mater Metal Rex. And we know he did lose one arm of his own, but I think the 2 dismemberments from Toy Mater Metal Rex give him the edge here in round 2. And I think overall, throughout the first 2 rounds, if I had to call it right now, I would give it to El Mignon.
The faceless wonder El Mignon doing the trick here in round 2 and leaning that way. We'll see how round 3 shapes up.
Going back to actually what he did there in round 2, he did deface El Mignon's head, but that is not, again, not an official stat. Does not go down in our stat book as a face loss.
It is a face-off, though.
Good John Travolta, Nick Cage movie.
Taunt.
I defaced your head.
Taunt.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
So now we've just evolved to naming what we're eating for dinner.
I'm totally fine with that. I love spaghetti and meatballs.
Round 3.
Again, on the left side, we got Toyminator Metal Rex, and on the right, we've got El Mignon here as round 3 is underway, and looks like El Mignon getting back in there. The face is back of El Mignon, so pretty
Everything
exciting
has been
there.
rebuilt here in round 3, as it normally is between rounds. You get all acquainted with yourself again.
That toaster spinning around quite nicely, and Tetanus Injector really getting after it. The Cyclone, and he
High
got
foot action. I can't
really
get caught
high
up
foot
high.
action from Toyminator Metal Rex and Sharkbait. And I've not seen such a high kick before.
Yeah, that was aggressive. That went all the way up to the head and over the head, trying to kick high. There's
It
another
goes
great
again.
high. This is what I love. Toes, blows from the toes. Blows from the toes wins the game.
And Sharkbait,
Still working on the rhyme there for the rest of that, but blows from the toes is working.
Sharkbait looking like a rocket out there, getting that high foot action. And El Mignon hanging on, though, and able to kind of distract Toyminator Metal Rex with some headshots at Toaster. Spinning around. And
This is very active in the middle of the cage between these 2 robots. Lots of great stretching here, it seems, from El Mignon, and Toyminator Metal Rex playing a little defense back in his own corner.
both robots getting a bit tired
Seem
here.
to turn
as
into a
well
boxing
as,
match.
Both operators getting a bit tired. I'm sure here in round 3, El Mignon has won in round 2, and we'll see if Toyminator Metal Rex can turn it around here with a knockout. Going for that head, that big old tuna can eyes of El Mignon, the scariest fighter out there.
I feel it coming soon. There's going to be a knockout. Not sure who it's going to come from, but I got this gut feeling it's happening.
Gut feeling from Jeff is a big feeling then, and no, not saying anything in particular
What
there.
are you trying to say, John?
And the
Let's
fighters
get back to the fight here.
continuing to go after the head. No more foot action. Looks
Another
like
face loss.
gone.
Face off.
Face off for El Mignon, and not deterred at all. Right back in there and going after the body of Toyminator Metal Rex. Looks like that'll do it for round 3.
So I was wrong in my gut feeling. There
You
was
were.
not a knockout.
Most likely
But-
indigestion.
There was a face off.
There was a face-off, and I think the winner is clear here, Jeff. It seems like El Mignon did the best and came away the victor today.
You know, I'm going to have to agree. You know, first and third rounds, pretty uneventful as far as dismemberments and loss of limbs, and no knockouts in this one. So will be a judge's decision. But you and I both agree that El Mignon's appearance and fight in round 2 is what's going to win him the whole match.
Yep, so El Mignon comes away the victor, and very good job to Tetanus Injector.
To the victor go the spoils.
It's true, and what spoils are those?
Bragging rights, of course.
So that'll do it for this fight and this edition of Stupid Robot Fighting League. Thanks again for joining us, and be sure to subscribe if you have not already. For head judge John Espin, I'm John Hartley,
I'm Jeff Peterfee.
saying thanks for watching, and go Stupid Robots.
Hey YouTubes, I'm John Espin, your host and inventor of Stupid Robot Fighting League. You're witnessing fight number 2 from Maker Faire Wellington, and on the left we have the Tassie Devil fighting with Kia Crusher. Kia Crusher was designed and built by a kid reporter from Kia Kids News. The link is in the description. On the right we have Fluffy Bunnies with a stupid robot of his own creation, the Jager Maker. The Jager Maker boasts a toy ride-on tractor body for a body, and a plastic parking building for a leg, and a popcorn machine for a head. The Jager Maker represents Combat Robotics NZ. Thanks so much to Capital E for putting on this amazing event and their support for getting us to Maker Faire Wellington. Let's go to the taunts.
Taunt.
Your beard smells like mushroom!
I am going to be crushed by Kiwi Crusher.
Round 1.
Okay, the bell has rung, and we have Tassie Devil with Kia Crusher on the left and Fluffy Bunnies with Jager Maker on the right. And they are pretty much laying into each other straight away. They're not really feeling each other out or anything. Fluffy Bunnies is raising his feet. That's a quite a good technique to... hello, we're just shuffling the seats in a little bit. Oh, Fluffy Bunnies is straight into it. Tassie Devil is caught unawares a little bit. But they are having... Oh, look, we've just lost the left arm. And if we have a look on the Tassie Devil there, we can... we're looking for a blue plastic engine. It's just hanging on at the moment. Yep, look at that in the circle there. And if we zoom in and we have another look, and we can see that as she pulls back, pop, the top part of that falls off. So she is down by one left arm, Tassie Devil, and the Kia Crusher. So we take that arm out. She's not allowed to use that anymore. No, she's pretty much regretting that. And look at that. Fluffy Bunnies is really crowing a bit. So he's still got two arms left. Is that an advantage or not? Well, we'll see in a minute. So, and we're starting again. And Fluffy Bunnies punches his own head with such vigor. That was quite impressive, smashing your own face into the face of another stupid robot. You can see Tassie Devil is really axing the neck of the Jager Maker there. And Jager Maker is actually struggling a little bit until he gets his robot back to him so he can get a clear shot at Kia Crusher. And he's laying into the body there. Tassie Devil's having a little bit of trouble getting a good shot in because the round end on her fist there. But she's worked out that if she yanks on the neck rather than tries to punch it, she can actually get quite a bit of leverage on the neck. Well, she's straight back into the fight without even being told to start, but she doesn't care. She's straight into it. Fluffy Bunnies is having a bit of trouble. Whoa, look at that. He's got his hand hooked into his foot. Okay, he's got that clear now, so we can start again. Back into the slaying. Yeah, look at that. The popcorn machine on the Jager Maker is really getting a good pounding there. She's getting more effect with using that fist that she's got as a dragging tool rather than a punching tool. Now we've got Kia Crusher over. Oh no, they're both pretty much in the middle now, so they're really trading those blows. And this has been a really enjoyable fight to watch. They're really getting that damage going. There's been bits falling off. If you have a look down at the floor there, wow! Look at Tassie Devil. Oh, okay, Tassie Devil. Whoa! By knockout, one arm down, and she's come back and she's ripped off the head of the Jager Maker. Jager Maker looks like he enjoyed himself though. So both bots were freshly made. Look at that! How's that for a celebration? Good on you, Tassie Devil. Australia must be very proud of you. And Kia Crusher and Kia Kids News, they must be very proud of themselves as well. So let's have a look at the last few moments of the fight. You can see there that Tassie Devil is sort of almost sawing the neck and hitting the head. And if we just zoomed in, and you can watch the body drop. There you go. So that wire broke, and that is fight over. That is a knockout, and you can see, look at that, that's great. Hey, thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. Please be sure to check out stupidrobotfightingleague.com for t-shirts, more videos, and more information about the stupid robots and our blog. Thank you so much to Capital E for supporting this video. Their link is in the description. Thank you again for watching this video. Hey YouTubes, welcome to Stupid Robot Fighting League, where we make stupid robots and then smash them. Today is fight 2 out of 3 from the 2019 Te Puke A&P show. 2 more local businesses square off today. On the left we have Grunter fighting with Visionoid. Visionoid represents Vision Lab Te Puke, a local IT firm. Visionoid was built by Antoine from Vision Lab and features a water blaster head, Dyson vacuum cleaner fists and a pool cleaner body. On the right hand side we have rookie fighter Shatterbox fighting with the stupid robot she made called Roach. Roach represents local marketing company Chatterbox and features an office chair body, electric chainsaw fists, and a car air vent feet. Now the links to these businesses are in the description, and thanks so much to Giggle Entertainment for supplying the prizes for the fighters. Now let's go to the taunts.
Taunt.
Cockroaches never die!
I'll extinguish you!
Round 1.
And the bell has rung. We have Fighter with Visionoid on the left, Shatterbox with Roach on the right. Now punching each other, and that's what we're supposed to do at Stupid Robot Fighting League. And as you can see, the back of the head of Roach has popped open, but that it doesn't matter too much because the weight of his body is held up by the front of his head. Oh, look at that. The half his head is now gone with a nice little punch there by Grunter. And so they are punching and punching. Not much kicking going on. I do tell the fighters, look, make sure you use your feet. And so it looks like Shatterbox is just sort of orienting yourself with the poles there. Grunter is just thrashing Shatterbox and Roach at the moment with plenty of punches. And so, yeah, nice right hand to the body. He's really working the body there. But if you notice that Shatterbox was actually pinning Grunter back. So in an interesting turn of events, I think, yeah, Grunter has actually just lost both of his arms. So I'm just stopping the fight there and instructing him to a bit of his disgust that, yeah, mate, you've got to take your arms out because you can't use them anymore because they're not attached to your robot. So he's now realizing that, hang on, that means all I got to do is kick. So Shatterbox is sort of having a little bit of a victory dance there because she knows that she's winning. And she can hopefully finish him off with the rest of the fight. So you can see him having a bit of a giggle there, oh dear. So the fight is starting again. So Grunter is trying his best to use his feet now, which he wasn't doing in the first part of the fight. So at the moment, Shatterbox is trying to get the other stupid robot out of her face so she can get some shots. And it's a bit like starting off with, what are they called, chopsticks, and trying to get that food there. So she's starting to push him back, which is good. So Visionoid is starting to get out of Roach's face, and it's a bit difficult when he's kicking and moving and that kind of thing. But the idea is once your opposition has no arms, really you should be working the face as hard as you can. But so there we go. She's starting to get a few pops in, but she's pretty much home and hosed. If both of her arms fell off at this point, she would be in big trouble. But anyway, so that's the fight over, and Shatterbox is looking pretty happy with herself because I think she knows that by a limb count, if you have a look at Grunter and Visionoid on the left, he has no arms, and Shatterbox and Roach on the right have yep, they've got it won. So I've just gone and paid both the fighters because it's a semi-professional stupid robot fighting league. And so what I want to do next is go on to the slow-mo. Here we go. So if you have a look at the slow-mo, you can see there that Shatterbox is actually keeping Visionoid at a good distance. And she's, rather than punching a whole lot, she's actually pushing him back, which actually caused Grunter to rip his own arms off, which is, in the end, was pretty clever. So there you go, she wins. Hey, thanks so much for watching to the end, and congratulations to Roach and Shatterbox for their victory. The next video will be the grand final, and that will decide the grand champion for the A&P Show 2019. That will be between Goldie and Paul from Te Puke Auto House versus Shatterbox and Roach from Chatterbox New Zealand. So that should be an awesome battle. Please check out stupidrobotfightingleague.com, and thanks very much for watching. Hey, welcome back to Stupid Robot Fighting League. My name is John Espin. I am the inventor of Stupid Robot Fighting League. Welcome to fight number 12 from Armageddon Tauranga 2018. You'll notice that we have almost no crowd. It was just about closing time, so there was only a couple of guys watching, but still appreciate them showing up. This fight is presented by Sades New Zealand Limited. Now, Sades supplied me with this rather flashy headset that I've been using for quite a while now, and I'm going to have a bit of information about it at the end of the video. So on the left we have Mr. Awesome fighting with the stupid robot Sakalaka. Sakalaka is sponsored by Get Cultured Probiotic Drinks. There's a link to them in the description. Sakalaka is primarily made from vacuum cleaner parts. On the right hand side we have I Forgot fighting with the stupid robot Al Minion. I Forgot is one of the guys from the Sade stand at Armageddon, and I just roped him in for a fight. Now he's called I Forgot because he actually forgot the fighter name that he was supposed to have, so he just went with that.
Taunt!
Your punches suck.
Taunt!
Don't tickle too hard or you'll turn green.
Round 1.
Okay, the bell has rung and Mr. Awesome got the first shot in there. I Forgot is, he's working the body there. He a little bit timid to start off with. Mr. Awesome is trying to finish off our minion, working the feet there. Look at that, he's doing the can-can, doing a standard neck rake there. Oh, we've got a breakage. Wow, that was just, that pole there was just replaced on the previous fight with Crash. So, looks like I have to undo that, and I must bring attention to that fantastic hat that I'm wearing with the big pom-poms there. That was my mum's hat. So, thanks very much to Sades for sponsoring this fight, and looks like we're going to get started soon, and there we go. Oh, I saw I Forgot get some early shot in there on the right hand, but that's what we like to see, a bit of biff, and looks like Sakalaka might be actually stuck. His roller might be stuck on Mr. Awesome's end of the rectagon there, but they're still fighting. Bit of a neck rake. Yep, Mr. Awesome's trying to clear Al Minion out of his face by punching Al Minion's face, and he's still missing a tusk for the from the previous fight there. Okay, looks like we've got a bit of a stop. Looking at that, just let go. I Forgot let go of the right hand there. Take a look at that spaghetti tin there on Mr. Awesome's right hand of the Sakalaka. That thing is absolutely peeled. I think I'll have to replace that. So, oh, look, I Forgot let go of his pole again. Yeah, that thing could return back into his face if he doesn't control that. Okay, so they're still going. Looks like I Forgot's having range issues. His feet are right in the octagon, so that will cause his robot to actually push over to Mr. Awesome's side. So we've got another stoppage there. And what have we got? Oh, yep. Okay, so Al Minion has now lost his right hand. So it looks like we're at a draw at the moment. So they're fighting again, down to one hand. And if you can notice, Mr. Awesome is sitting back and I Forgot is sitting forward. So they're punching away, oh, nice left-hand shots there to the head, to Al Minion. Mr. Awesome's really trying to finish the job. Looks like he's got pretty poor equipment to work with though. And Sakalaka is doing a good job. Well, that's fight over there. So let's see who won the fight. So judging by... yeah, looks like I'm doing a count there, so I better tell myself what we actually got as far as a winner. So I think that was a draw. So anyway, let's go back to me. Hey, thanks so much for watching the fight series from Armageddon Tauranga 2018. Thanks very much to Sades NZ for supporting this particular fight, and thanks very much to Sades for supplying me this awesome headset. This is called the X-Power Plus, and I've been using this for quite some time now. I've been doing primarily the voiceovers on it. I actually bought a quite an expensive microphone after buying this headset and found that I actually preferred to use this headset. I like the fact that it doesn't matter where your head's facing, but also it keeps the distance always the same from your mouth. The other thing is that it's very durable. Every time I use this at night when my children are in bed, I have to unplug this and plug it, unplug it and plug it, and I'm always winding up the cable and stuff, and this thing hasn't skipped a beat. So what I'll do is I'll put a link down in the description where you can buy them in New Zealand. I've always have to say thank you so much to my Patreon supporters. If you like Stupid Robot Fighting League and you'd like to support what we do from like $1 a month or $5 a month or anything like that, what you do is you get early access to our content and other content that people don't normally get on YouTube as well, as just a perk. It's something nice that I can do for my Patreon supporters. Hey, if you like my shirt, which is what I call my Murray shirt, it's one of the designs that we sell on my merch store. You can check out my merch store at stupidrobotfightingleague.com. As always, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.
Zip, 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 zip. Well timed, sir.
We did it.
That's the remix.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, fight number 6 for Stupid Robot Fighting League. AMP Show Te Puke 2019. On my left, we have Conan the Barbarian fighting with Endorphin, sponsored by Giggle Entertainment. Go check them out at gogiggle.nz. And on my right, we have Elvis Smasher fighting with Albabot99. That's actually a female robot, if you didn't notice. And so always remember, we always need more fighters. So if you want to have another go, or if you want to have a go yourself and you're over 18 and you've got a bit of biff, then come see me and we'll line you up next. Okay, so this fight's going to be 2 minutes, and if you lose an arm or a leg, if it becomes detached from your robot, you need to take it out of the fight. Okay, so you'll have 2 minutes, and I want to see plenty of bloodshed. All right, give it up, Te Puke, for the fighters! Okay, hold them like that. Yeah, you'll find it a lot easier. Hold your pulse back. Yep, you'll need the range. And 2 minutes. And when I say stop. Okay, and fight! Where's the face? Punch it! Punch it! Where's the face? Come on, you can do it! With the body! 1 minute 46 seconds. There we go. That's it. Whoa, stop. Okay, take your right hand now. There we go. All right, and fight. Away. Work that head. That was a good head drop. Work the head. Yeah. Okay. Everything else go up. Okay. Stop. Okay, you've now lost your right arm. Yeah. Okay, and 1 minute 30 seconds, and fight. Easy pickings. Rip that face off. It's all carnage here. Work the head. Easy pickings. Work the foot. win! You're not having any fun! Wait, what's that? Still got a face! You still got a face! 55, oh, stop! Okay, what, another arm gone. Okay, give it up, Te Puke, come on, we've got 54 seconds left and one arm. Who's gonna win? And fight! Go on, their faces just waiting to get smacked. No fun for you. Everyone give it up for the can-can. Hey! Hey! There we go. So congratulations to Conan the Robarian and Endorphin, sponsored by Go Giggle. By Giggle Entertainment. There you go, guys. Good puff.
Oh, good fun.
Thanks very much for watching. StupidRobotFightingLeague.com.
G'day Stupid Robot Fighting League fans, my name is John Espin, I'm the creator of Stupid Robot Fighting League. Now today's fight is shot at Jubilee Park in Te Puke, and there was a church group there doing an outreach at the local skate park, and they asked me to come and break some heads. So on the left we have Marshmallow from the USA fighting with RoboCrow. Now Marshmallow is actually a pentathlete training for the Olympics. RoboCrow was designed and built by Kiwi band Mojo Crow. You can find their link in the video description below. On the right hand side we have the mean one operating C3 Stupido. C3 Stupido was designed and built at Armageddon Tauranga 2018, which is kind of like Comic-Con. C3 Stupido has a rather interesting mix of parts, including a doll's house body, a kettle head, and rockin' sockin' robots as a foot. Remember to check out stupidrobotfightingleague.com for more videos and information. Let's go to the taunts.
Taunt!
I'm gonna get you!
Taunt!
You sweet piece of marshmallow!
Round 1.
Okay, the bell has rung. Marshmallow with RoboCrow on the left and the mean one with C3 Stupido on the right, and they are punching and kicking as they should. Look at that, the can whole thing's going on, but they are kicking past C3 Stupido, so not to great effect there. The whole frame is shaking, and so a nice left hand by the mean one there, landing on RoboCrow's face. So we're looking for punches to land, and they're sort of, oh, look at that, just nicked the neck, and the head of C3 Stupido comes off. That is fight over, ladies and gentlemen. So Marshmallow with RoboCrow, fist pump in the air, and there, look, there goes Mum. Marshmallow's mum jumping for joy. Everyone needs a mum like that, don't they? So anyway, congratulations to Marshmallow with RoboCrow and Mojo Crow, the band. They must be, well, when they watch this, they must be very proud of their stupid robot. What a good sport, the mean one clapping the hands there. And so everyone packs up and goes home after the stuff has been wrecked. Okay, and having a look at the action replay, we can see the mean one is landing a few shots there, and C3 Stupido is putting up a good fight, but as you can see by the right hand there of Marshmallow, she starts rocking it backwards and forwards and pulling on the neck of C3 Stupido, and wham, you can see the neck is broken, the body, the doll's house body is on the ground, and that is fight over. And as a special bonus, we'll have a repeat of Marshmallow's mum and her victory dance for her daughter. Look at that. Everyone needs a mum like that. Hey, thanks so much for watching, and remember to check out stupidrobotfightingleague.com for more information, videos, and t-shirts. Welcome to Stupid Robot Fighting League, a crazy sport invented here in Te Puke, New Zealand. Today's fight is kindly hosted by the Te Puke Community Markets. On the left we have De Goat fighting with a newer stupid robot, Dr. Alice Squish. And on the right we have Super Hacker operating the battle-hardened stupid robot Toyminator Metal Rex. Let's have a closer look at the stupid robots and what they are made of with our man on the spot, me. Okay, the first robot that we're looking at is the one and only Dr. Alice Swish, designed and primarily built by Coldfish Manslayer. This is a automatic pool cleaner for the head there. It's looking pretty sturdy to me, and she's donning on the caster eyes there. They look fantastic. Look at those with nice angry eyebrows, but still yet maintaining that femininity. So this next thing here is a CD changer. So it's an automatic CD changer, and this thing here is a cat toy which my son just rammed the mouse in here. So, and we're keeping modesty by wearing a nice skirt. This is made out of a cone of shame from a dog. And on this side we have Toyminator Metal Rex. Toyminator Metal Rex is designed by Monique and her boys, and is sponsored by the Te Puke toy library. And he actually has quite a few parts from the Te Puke toy library, from the toys that they don't use anymore. So his head is a toaster, and yeah, it's seen better days, but still going well. The next section here is a golden Serpent. Don't know if you have that in the States or not. The body is some sort of plastic toy. I can't remember what that actually came off. This leg section here is from an old oscillating fan, and this is a car carrier toy, and this is a play sort of activity ball toy. Okay, thanks me. It's always nice to be familiarised with all the garbage that's about to be smashed up. Now let's go to the taunts.
Taunt!
Your mama's so nice, she gave me all your birthday presents.
Your mama's so nice, she made me want to say it twice. She's so nice. Nice.
Round 1.
Okay, the bell has rung, and the Gangster Goat with Dr. Alice Swish on the left and Super Hacker with Toyminator Metal Rex on the right. The fight is underway, and basically the Super Hacker is throwing javelins. I've never seen anyone throw punches like that with so much gusto. That's quite. He's basically throwing javelins, that boy. He's look at that. He's just twisting right into it. Can't say much for his accuracy, but boy, if he connects with one of those shots. If you notice, the Gangster Goat is holding his poles a little too far forward. If he'll get some more range if he pushes the poles a bit more forward in his hands there. So, yep, Dr. Alice Swish and Toyminator Metal Rex are going for it. That is just scary punching. Scary punching. Look at that. Just full body twists from Super Hacker. I don't know how well the old... Oh, look at that. There we go. It's a knockout. So basically, Super Hacker was putting in so much gusto into his punches, he pulled the head off his own stupid robot. Oh, look. The arm just fell off Dr. Alice Swish. So let's have a look at the slow-mo. Let's see what we can find with Super Hacker. And so the bell ringing, and the first punch. Watch Dr. Alice Swish's head. Boom! Oh, perfect on-point shot. These next few shots are just, look at the shoulders just pushing hard. I've never seen anything like that. And this is a point where the head pops off. Toyminator Metal Rex, and as you can see, the Gangster Goat is still working there, popping, jabbing, and look, the head comes off. Yep, so congratulations to Dr. Alice Swish, to the Gangster Goat, and to Coldfish Manslayer. Hey, thanks very much for watching Stupid Robot Fighting League. I must say I was really shocked at Super Hacker. He was really hacking into Dr.